Hey LeTourneau students, my name is Nathan. I'm a two-time LETU graduate from both our traditional undergraduate and online graduate programs. And I want to share with you the top resources available to you as a LeTourneau student. Whether you're studying online or in person here on our campus, there's something for you in this video. And to help you find the info you're looking for, I've labeled each of the sections of this video so you can jump around, skip the things you know about already, and watch the parts that are useful to you. Plus, all of the links I'm going to mention are also in the description below this video. I hope these resources help you to thrive as you pursue your LeTourneau degree. So let's jump in. First, the University Academic Catalog is just what it sounds like. It's a catalog that lists all of the courses offered at LETU for a given academic year, and it's what you use as a student to know what your degree requires for you to graduate. You can get to the catalog from catalog.letu.edu and search for information about individual courses or entire majors. This tool pairs super well with a step-by-step video called Get Program Requirements, which is all about how to use the university catalog to become self-informed about your specific degree. My advisor always encouraged me to become what he called a catalog ninja, because the more you learn to understand and navigate the catalog, the better you'll be able to make informed decisions about when to take which courses and learn how to read your degree audit. Next up is myLETU. This is your student portal for all things registration, student accounts, financial aid, academic advising and coaching, and more. Basically, all of the back-end services and mechanisms that facilitate you being a student live in this system. From confirming your scholarships and loans to selecting courses and making sure you graduate on time. You can access myLETU at my.letu.edu. This is something you should check often because some of the most helpful tools like Academic Planner and the registration checklist live here. And since you're on your way to becoming a catalog ninja, you'll be able to engage with these tools to help gauge where you are in your journey to graduation. In fact, myLETU has its own series of tutorial videos called Getting Registered that we've put together specifically to help you with two of its most important features, the registration checklist and academic planner. If we're talking about helpful resources, I highly recommend you check these videos out because they walk you through the whole process of registering for classes with step-by-step instructions and a guided walkthrough. You can watch the series on LETU TV or through the links in this video. Next, your LeTourneau University email account is one of the most important communication mechanisms that you have as a student. You can access your LETU email from mail.letu.edu. Official updates from university leadership, instructors, and administrative offices all come through this email account. And even though it might be a little old-fashioned, I strongly recommend that you check your email every single day to make sure that you don't miss important information from the school. LeTourneau uses Canvas as its learning management system, the digital home for your LETU classes. Here you can see your syllabi, assignments, grades, and other class-specific information for each course that you're in. It's your first and best place to see how you're doing in a class, stay on top of its requirements, and communicate with your online instructors. I know from my experience taking classes at LeTourneau that thoroughly exploring the different pages in all of your Canvas courses and using Canvas to keep in touch with professors in your online courses is a very valuable use of your time, and it can help you stay informed about your progress and what's expected of you in each course. Your instructors will also appreciate engagement in Canvas, whether your classes are online or in person, because it provides a contextualized space for you and your instructors to have focused conversations about your courses. You can get to Canvas from courses.letu.edu, and there are a ton of help articles and tutorial videos made by Canvas that you can access from the help button on the left sidebar of the platform. Definitely be sure to check out the Canvas guides at the top of that list. The LeTourneau University website, letu.edu, is way more than just a single resource. It's a gateway to many different pages and resources covering just about every part of LETU. There's a lot of good stuff there, but it's a really big site, so I wanted to give you some quick tips that can help you maximize your success in finding the things that you're looking for on our website. So every page on our website has a menu button in the top right corner. That's where the main menu lives, and from it you can reach the most important sections of the site. from your academic school's homepage to resources related to your student experience. So if you don't know where to look for something, try starting with the main site menu. Another great way to find information is the A to Z index, which lists in alphabetical order many of the departments and offices you might need to reach. Finally, another tool available on every single page is the global search function. This has saved the day for me many times and sometimes can be the fastest way to get where you need to go. So that's a little bit about how to use and navigate the LeTourneau website. And as we talk through the other resources coming up in this video, I'll include more specific links to the pages related to those resources. Starfish is a platform where school administrators, advisors, and academic coaches, and others at LeTourneau can send you support and encouragement to recognize you when you succeed and help you out if you struggle. It's a digital space that lets you basically raise your hand virtually to ask for help when you don't know who to ask about a question or issue that you're having as a student. This is especially helpful for our online students who can't just walk by their advisor's office if they have a question, but it's available for all students to use. You can get started with Starfish and create your profile at letu.edu/starfish-tutorial. The Information Technology Office supports LETU's technology infrastructure. They manage your LETU account that you use to log into systems like Canvas, myLETU, and your email. And they also provide support for internet access and Wi-Fi connectivity on campus. IT's home for the resources and technical support is the LETU Service Desk, a website which houses the IT knowledge base and their service catalog. The knowledge base has tutorial articles you can read to help you solve common problems, and the service catalog has a listing of the various services IT provides if you need to request support from them. In addition to the Service Desk website, IT has 2 walk-in help desk locations on campus that you can go to for help. One in the IT building southwest of the Corner Cafe, and one in the Longview Hall Computer Labs. You can check the help desk office hours from the Service Desk website. Finally, I want to let you know that every LETU student has access to their own full copy of Microsoft Office 365, which comes with the most recent versions of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Teams to support your academic work. You can download those apps and log in with your LETU account from O365, that's the letter O, 365.letu.edu. You can also install Microsoft OneDrive from that site, which gives you access to 1,000 gigabytes of cloud storage through your LETU account. This is a great place to put all of your coursework and school documents because it's automatically backed up to the cloud, and it will protect your work from disappearing if your computer crashes or dies. The Financial Aid Office handles every kind of student aid, from scholarships to federal and state loans, grants, work study, veterans benefits, and more. They work hard to help you make attending college an affordable investment and maximize the aid available to you as a student. I definitely recommend looking at the financial aid page on the LETU website for a lot of helpful information about different types of financial aid. Also check out studentaid.gov, where you can complete your annual free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, which is an essential part of how you're awarded various types of student aid. Once your FAFSA and other aid applications have been completed and processed by the Financial Aid Office, you'll be able to use the financial aid section of myLETU to manage your awards, track the status of certain documents, and accept or decline loans. If you have any questions, the folks in the Financial Aid Office would love to help you via phone, email, or in person on the 2nd floor of the Margaret Estes Library on campus. Next up is student accounts. These amazing people work behind the scenes with financial aid to make all of the financial and logistical elements of being a student at LETU work. They manage the payment of bills and the issuing of refunds. And they also run the in-person cashier's office on campus where you can pay bills and even cash checks. The student accounts and cashier's offices are also located on the 2nd floor of the Margaret Estes Library. The student accounts page on the LETU website has their office hours and more information to help you navigate the financial side of being a student. myLETU also has an entire section dedicated to student accounts. From there, you can look over statements, see how your loans, scholarships, and financial aid are being applied, and pay your bill. I'd recommend starting here if you have questions about your student account. And if you need to talk to somebody, the student account staff are ready and available to help you by phone, email, or in person. The Office of the Registrar is the third department along with financial aid and student accounts that manages the logistics of your time as a LeTourneau student. They deal specifically with records. They manage official transcripts, receive final grades, and give you credit for courses on your degree audit. And ultimately, they certify you as approved for graduation once you've completed all of your program requirements. They also help with things like Veterans Affairs and other records like enrollment verification. Like financial aid and student accounts, the Registrar's office is located on the second floor of the Margaret Estes Library. Also, like student accounts and financial aid, you can access and interact with a lot of the information that they work with through myLETU. The Academics tab especially has info and tools that you'll be interested in, like your final grade reports and your projected GPA, which are available on the Academic Info page. You can reach the Office of the Registrar via phone, email, or in person, and you can also go to letu.edu/registrar for their office hours and other resources. The Achievement Center is one of the most valuable resources you have access to as a student because it provides academic support services across a wide variety of subjects and formats. I want to tell you about just a few of those. First, Supplemental Instruction is a program offered by the Achievement Center, which holds in-person study events hosted by trained student leaders who have previously mastered difficult courses and who want to share their expertise with students taking those same challenging classes. Math Lab is another service offered by the Achievement Center, which consists of in-person and online drop-in hours where students can work one-on-one with math tutors to help them set goals and prepare for exams. You can also make in-person appointments for one-on-one tutoring in other non-math classes that don't have supplemental instruction by using TutorTrack, a scheduling tool that will show you when various tutors are available to meet with you. And if you're an online student, tutoring options are available to you as well. Through tutor.com, you have access to tutoring in a bunch of different disciplines, including math and business. A few more things about the Achievement Center that I think you'll want to know. First, LETU provides disability support services to both in-person and online students. So if that applies to you, reach out via email so that we can make learning accommodations for you. If you want to take advantage of the Achievement Center programming and resources in person, I also want to let you know the center is located on the second floor of the Allen Family Student Center in the heart of campus. Also, check out letu.edu/Achievement Center for more about the programs I've described above, Math Lab drop-in hours, and more. Or feel free to contact the Achievement Center by phone and email. Even if you aren't struggling in a course, the Achievement Center has some awesome resources you should definitely take advantage of to strengthen the learning you do in the classroom and set you up for academic success. The Writing Center is another fantastic resource available to all students that you should check out. Like the Achievement Center, they offer one-on-one peer tutoring, but you can see them for a lot more than just English or writing classes. Writing is an integral part of collegiate work across almost every discipline, and you can bring any writing assignment to the Writing Center to get feedback, no matter what kind of project it is. Setting up an appointment with a Writing Center tutor works just like the Achievement Center. You can see different tutors' availability and make a one-on-one appointment through TutorTrack. Special instructions on how to schedule and virtually attend online Writing Center appointments are available on their webpage at letu.edu/Writing Center. For in-person students, the Writing Center also offers drop-in hours most nights of the week, where anyone can just bring their projects to get them looked at. You can visit the Writing Center on the first floor of the Allen Family Student Center in the admissions suite, or learn more about their services on the LETU website or by calling their office. The Writing Center is all about helping you become a better, more confident writer, and I highly recommend you get your work looked at there. It can make a big difference. Career Services exists to help guide students and alumni into rewarding careers and provide them with the tools to enter and succeed in the workforce. They're especially good at helping you polish your resume and practice your interview skills. Besides those services, there's two quick things I want to mention to you about Career Services. First is Handshake. Handshake is a website for finding and applying for jobs and for introducing yourself to potential employers. The Career Services Center works with employers all over the place to get their jobs posted and get them looking on Handshake for potential employees. And it's a great supplement to something like a LinkedIn profile for developing your professional profile and getting yourself out there for potential employers. You can join Handshake with your LETU account at letu.joinhandshake.com and start creating your profile at your own pace. Career Services also hosts a career fair on campus every year where employers from across the country set up booths to represent their businesses and meet LETU students. Lots of students have received multiple job offers through career fair employers before they even graduate, so you should definitely check this out. The Career Services office is in the same area as the Writing Center, on the first floor of the Allen Family Student Center in the admissions suite. You can also contact them by phone and visit the Career Services page on the LETU website for more tools and more information. The Office of Student Life encompasses a massive amount of programming and resources all dedicated to serving our on-campus students. I want to give you a quick rundown of some of the things they do so that you can hopefully have a richer student experience. Impact Student Leadership is one of the biggest things that Student Life facilitates. This is a program which selects students from among your peers to serve as resident assistants, peer advisors, and spiritual life assistants. Resident assistants, or RAs, are the go-to leader for life in our on-campus residence halls. They help resolve conflicts, host events for building floor community, and are deeply committed to making life on campus a great experience for the residents. Peer advisors build relationships with their freshman students, and they're there just to provide support and encouragement from someone who's been where you are. And spiritual life assistants provide counsel and encouragement to floor residents while planning and directing activities like floor devotionals to foster spiritual growth on campus. Together, Impact Student Leaders are the hands and feet of Student Life's mission of providing a flourishing campus community experience for our students, and they are there to help you. Student Life is also the umbrella for student government, a collection of 3 organizations that exist to serve LeTourneau students and the greater community. The first of these groups is Student Senate, which consists of student representatives from each residence hall floor who, among other things, work to improve student life by advocating for campus improvement projects and funding student clubs and organizations. YAC, or the Yellow Jacket Activity Council, is a group entirely devoted to planning fun events and activities on campus and always has a full calendar of fun and exciting stuff planned for each semester. And LSM, LeTourneau Student Ministries, is the third part. It's a mission-focused group that hosts worship events, service projects, and mission opportunities for students to receive the love and fellowship of other believers and pour out that love to those on campus and in the community. You can volunteer with or even run for a leadership office in any of these groups as a student to help make LeTourneau campus life awesome. In addition to student government, intramural sports and student clubs and organizations are 2 programs managed by Student Life that are worth mentioning. Intramurals are a great way to relax and get some good exercise and fellowship on campus. Sports are always rotating throughout the semester, and there's usually both a competitive team and a fun team for each sport, so anyone is welcome regardless of experience. There's also a ton of clubs and organizations on campus, with new ones starting every year, and they range in interest from the Stage Right Theater Club to LeTourneau's Pro-Life group. When this video was made, I was even helping start a 3D modeling and virtual reality club. So there's something for everyone, and the great part about it is if you have an interest in a club that doesn't exist, you can get people together and start one. I know this was a long one, so to recap really quickly, the student life things we just talked about are Impact Student Leaders, which consist of resident assistants, peer advisors, and spiritual life assistants, Student Government, which provides a ton of services to students through Student Senate, YAC, and LSM, and intramurals and clubs and organizations, which offer great opportunities to enrich your campus experience. Finally, Student Life also handles things like getting your student ID, distributing the student handbook and community covenant, and handling Title IX harassment and misconduct incidents. You can find these resources and more at letu.edu/student-life. You can also call or email the Student Life office or visit them on the 2nd floor of the Allen Family Student Center. At the Christian Polytechnic University, we believe that a flourishing spiritual life firmly rooted in Christ is an essential part of the whole person education that we strive for. One of the ways we do this is through our chapel program, which provides a way to gather together in person as a campus for worship and teaching multiple times each week at the Belcher Center on campus. If you're an online student, we want you to get to participate as well. You can join chapel live streams and watch recorded chapel services online at letu.edu/chapel, where everyone can also see a schedule of upcoming speakers and services. Life groups are another awesome resource for on-campus students. They are optional, topic-focused small groups which meet several times each semester in a more intimate group setting. Life groups can be refreshing and encouraging to your soul in the middle of a difficult semester, and they provide a great way to deepen your relationships with LeTourneau faculty and staff who want to pour into your life as life group leaders. You can learn more about the Office of Spiritual Life from their webpage and the chapel webpage on the LETU site. You can also reach their office by phone or in person in the Belcher Chapel and Performing Arts Center in the northwest part of campus. All right, if you've stuck around to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. My sincere hope is that these resources I've pointed to in the video can help take some of the mystery and anxiety out of how things work here, and can help equip you with the knowledge and tools that you need to make informed, wise decisions about your academic journey. Please feel the freedom to watch specific sections of the video again when you need to utilize one of these resources. And before I go, I want to leave you with one last resource, and that's your academic coach or academic advisor. They are ready and willing to help guide you through the parts of your time at LeTourneau that don't make sense, or even just to support and encourage you, because university is hard, no matter where you are in life or what you're studying. So if you start to struggle, reach out, make use of the resources available to you, and ask for help. Thanks again for watching this video on the top resources available to you as a LeTourneau student. I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you next time.